Hi, everyone. I'm Mark Garrow, and I now have the pleasure to talk to one of the 5 finalists in the 2026 Kawicki Driver Development Program, Chase Johnson, one of Virginia's very own. Congratulations, Chase. How does it feel to be one of the 5 finalists?
Thank you. It feels amazing. I was completely surprised when I got the call this morning. I'm very happy that I got it.
So I understand that you thought you knew how they were going to list the drivers and they were going to do it in alphabetical order, and you thought, man, I didn't make it. So how did that all work out?
Yeah, I thought I didn't make it. I thought there was no way I was going to get in. And when I got the call this morning, I was completely bombarded. I had no clue that it was going to happen. And when I got it, I was very excited.
So when you saw Riley announced, you thought, okay, if I'm going alphabetical, Chase and Johnson don't they all come before R, right?
Yeah.
So now that you have this occur and you're officially in one of the 5, what are some of the emotions you're feeling right now?
Excitement, also nervous as well. It's something new, and you never know how something new is going to go. But I'm really looking forward to it, and I think it's really going to benefit me in my career. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Last year, you had 15 wins, 21 top 5, 21 top 10s. That's a pretty amazing season. Do you think you have to duplicate that, or is there somehow a way to improve a season that good?
Me and my dad and Chris Matthews, we're always looking for a way to improve. If you stay stagnant, the competition's just going to catch right back up to you. And I would love to duplicate the year we had, but I also would love to get a better year that's even better than that. So as a race car driver, you're always looking to improve and be better.
You're a third generation driver. Now, I know your grandfather died before you were born, but what are some of the things your dad told you about his career and what your dad has explained to you about his that helps you now?
The biggest thing is, stay calm inside the race car. You always got to be thinking. You always got to be cool under pressure, and just always be thinking about 2, 3 steps in front of you of what's going to happen on the racetrack.
It's pretty amazing to me when you look at your season last year, the 2025 NASCAR Advanced Auto Parts Weekly Series Rookie of the Year, Southeast Regional Champion, Dominion Raceway Track Champion. That's a lot of hardware for one season. How does it feel to rack all that up?
To be honest with you, I had to make a lot of room in the house. We did not have all the room for the trophies, which is a very good problem to have. Um, but it last year was just amazing, and you really couldn't have drew up a better year going before the season. So how everything ended up, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Well, tell your parents they may have to add a wing onto the house here. If you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to have to make some room, certainly, for some more trophies. You're one of 2 drivers from Virginia this year. And what makes that interesting is the fact that Quinn Huff was the last Virginian driver in the program. That was in 2016. So this year, not one, but 2, and not only 2 Virginia drivers, but 2 guys who are very familiar with each other on the racetrack as well.
Oh yeah, me and Riley, we originally raced go-karts with each other in 2016, and then he went into the bando. I stayed with the go-karts. And then as I moved up to the go-kart ranks, it was time for me to get into a limited late model. And Riley was already in the limited late model, and we had quite a few fierce, hard battles, but we always kept it respectful and good, hard racing. Riley is somebody I really think is a great racer and a great person, and he definitely deserves to be in this program. But what's really interesting is going a generation ahead of us. My dad and his granddad used to battle it out every Saturday night and Friday night all across Virginia and North Carolina. So it's pretty cool to have another generation racing against each other.
Speaking of battling North Carolina and on Virginia racetracks, Two of the other finalists are from North Carolina. I got a feeling there's going to be at least four of you at some point banging heads on the racetrack at some point this year.
I'm pretty sure all of us are running at least one Triple Crown race this year, so that should mean we will be racing against each other at some point. It'd be really cool if we could get a photo of all four of us racing each other on the racetrack. But uh, the other three contestants, they're fierce, hard competitors, and they can drive a race car. There's no doubt about that.
So I don't know if we can get a photo of all four of you on the racetrack together, because I don't know if there's enough real estate up front without somebody or two maybe not being very happy about what the outcome is as four of you guys fight for the same amount of space. As you look at the program, what have you seen so far and through the process of entering it, and why do this? Why put yourself into this program?
I think what the program does to better yourself as a driver and better yourself in your career, as far as, getting better with media and media training, and also just making the best version of yourself. You always want to be the best you can be personally, and I think this program really elevates you to push yourself all you can.
One of the important aspects of this program is not only what happens on the racetrack and the media training and learning more about the physical aspects of being a race car driver, but what drivers do off the racetrack. That's part of the reason you're in the Final Five, is the fact that you've done outreach off the racetrack to help people. And I know in your case, homeless people have been sort of the thing that's been closest to you and touched your heart and allowed you to reach out, or having you want to reach out.
Yeah, so me, my family, and our friends, we're about 30 minutes away from Richmond, and the last two Thanksgivings, my friends prepared warm cooked meals, homemade. We got blankets, gloves, hats, anything that could keep them warm in the cold weather, and also giving them a good cooked meal on Thanksgiving. It really makes you realize how good you have it when you see the less unfortunate, and I would like to do everything I can to help them out, and I try my best, but there's only but so much you can really do, and hopefully I can look into doing some more this year, but we'll just have to see when it comes time.
It's always a great opportunity, and opportunities like that sometimes come up when you don't even plan it. You just get a chance, even just to help one. If you get that chance, you got to take the opportunity to do that. So this is the Alan Kulwicki Driver Development Program. What do you know about Alan Kulwicki? When you look at his career, what stands out to you?
Him being an independent team owner and driver, that's something you can really look up to as a driver. Me and my family, we do everything on our own. We don't come from money necessarily, so we've had to work for everything we own. It wasn't just given to us. So, me being a third generation racer, I'm lucky enough to have my dad and have the knowledge he has. That really is what keeps our race program going. And, you can work on your car, but you also have to have the knowledge to be able to work on it. And I'm thankful to have my dad teach me things in the race shop and, keep me busy as well. Um, and also my crew chief, Chris Matthews, I couldn't thank him enough, and for all his help on the race car. And my friend Adam as well. He comes and helps us on the race car. Between us four, it's really just us four at the race shop. We typically have some other people come and help us on race days at least, but in the shop it's just us four core guys, and we work our tails off, and we do the best we can. But that's what I think I look up to Alan Kulwicki the most. There's a lot of things you can look up to him about, but that's the thing that stands out to me the most.
How much does working on your car, being really hands-on, getting your hands dirty in the nitty-gritty of putting the car together, or even after the race, breaking it back down, cleaning up the car. How does that help you as a race driver?
I think it really helps you with the feel of the car. Like, let's say you go out on the racetrack and you're loose off the corner. I'll just tell Dad to, drop the track bar an inch, and I go right back out there. And I think that's something that's really helpful because you don't have to get out of the car, talk to your crew chief, let your crew chief make that decision. I'm lucky enough to where they listen to me pretty well, and I just tell them what they need, and they give it to me. But it also teaches you got to take care of your equipment. You can't just go out there and knock the fender and door off for third place. When you gotta pay for it, fix it, that you might not get a set of practice tires if you do that the week before. And if you're also fixing it, you're not working on your car to make it better either. So I think it really teaches young drivers a lot.
So we've had 50 drivers come through this program to date. The inaugural winner, Ty Majeski, went on to win the 2024 Craftsman Truck Series Championship. Do you hope this could be a launching pad for a career like that?
I hope so. My goal in racing is just to be able to do it for a living. I love racing. I don't care, what kind of surface it's on, whether it's dirt, asphalt, road course. I just want to be able to do it for a living. It's just something I've grown up with all my life, and I want to continue to do it as a career. And I think that's what this program really helps you with is being able to promote yourself, build your brand, and be better as a race car driver and a version of yourself. And I think it's really going to help me with that.
Okay, so as we wrap this up, I'm going to pick on you a little bit. You're 17 years old. I see all the hair product. An old guy like me, I've got my hair all combed. You've got the product. You got the hair. You got the great looking hair. I also see a little bit of a stash coming in. I want to say that that's like 4 days, but at 17, it's more like maybe 4 weeks. How long you been working on the mustache?
Probably about 2 or 3 months. We're gonna keep it on for the first few races, and if it's bad luck, it's getting cut off. So, but if it's good luck, it might just have to stay on for the whole year. We'll just have to wait and see.
See, we're going to track your race results, but now as people look at this video, folks, I want you to take a good look at them because we want to track the mustache throughout the season. So maybe come September, I don't know, maybe it'll be an Earnhardt stash. I mean, do you want something like the Intimidator? I mean, do you want like a mustache nobody can mistake?
Absolutely. That's what makes the Intimidator the Intimidator.
Man, you got to work. You got some work to do there, Chase. We'll hope it all grows in. Hey, look, I want to wish you the best of luck. You had an outstanding season last year. It can't get much better than that, but I know that you're intent on having a better season than that. And we're looking forward to tracking your season, tracking your progress in the Quickie Driver Development Program. I just want to wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.